Hey everybody, so today I'm showing you my skincare routine and a bit of a review on each of these products. So the first product I use is this product right here. It's really hard to tell. This is the Matte Cleanse Off Oil, it's clear, so you can kind of see me in the background. But this is a really great one. It's great for taking off your makeup at the end of the day. I find it's super great for that. It's also really moisturizing, so I find my skin doesn't feel really dry and tight after I wash my face at night, which I hate. I never like that, and I find a lot of cleansers do really tighten up your skin. So that's a great one, especially if you're like me and you sort of have dry combination skin. My cheeks get really dry, but my T-zone is a little oilier. So this is a great cleanser for that. And this one, I believe, is $31. And it's great. That's a great price. I've had it for about a month, this bottle, and I've used like this much. So that's not too bad. And I love it. It's a great cleanser. I would recommend it to everyone, except it wouldn't really be great for people with oily skin who do want to take a bit more of that oil off their skin. But I would say for everyone else, it's a really good product. So the next thing I do, that is my nighttime cleanser. In the morning, I generally use just a gentle foaming cleanser. So that's basically whatever foaming cleanser you can find, whatever you want, at drugstore, Max, Pore, wherever you go. Just use a gentle foaming cleanser. Next is people need to exfoliate. I believe that people don't exfoliate their skin enough. And then they end up with very dry, flaky skin and a lot of dead skin. So the exfoliator I've been using is this one is from Bliss. It's the Pore Perfecting Polish, facial polish. And I love this. This is actually great. I'll try to show you what it looks like here. It sort of looks like a cream. You can see it coming out. But it actually has like these little blue beads in it. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Yeah, you can't really tell that it has little blue beads. But it does. It's basically this white cream with little blue beads in it. And, this is more like a gentle exfoliator. It's not very harsh at all. And it's good. I will use this about 2 or 3 times a week. So I think that's sort of, depending on what your skin type is, a couple times a week is enough. Like if you have more sensitive skin, I would even say once a week. You're good. So I use that as an exfoliator. It's not a harsh exfoliator. It doesn't feel really like sandy and gritty like other exfoliators do, which that's sort of the one thing I miss with this exfoliator. And this exfoliator is for all skin types. You can see that right there, all skin types from Bliss. As you can see too, I've used a lot of this bottle. I've had it for a while. I've had this bottle since about end of October, maybe. And I still have it, so it's great. Then, actually, that is strictly a scrub. I also use a face mask. And the face mask I'm using right now is from Lush. This is the Braizened Honey one. And you see they're lovely black pots. And here, let me just show you the inside of this. This is what it looks like. I've used quite a bit of it. I've used it twice. And these expire after 3 weeks. So right on the bottom, you'll see, this is the person who made it. I believe her name is Rosie. Yeah, Rosie made this. She made it on March 14th, 2011. And it's best before April 4th, 2011. So they're good for about 3 weeks. And then they sort of go bad because it's all their face masks from Lush are all fresh produce. So just like you wouldn't eat bad produce, you don't want to put the bad produce on your face. So this one has honey, it has sage, it has lots of herbs to really detoxify your skin. And it also has little like crushed up pieces of almond, which when you're rubbing it on helps to exfoliate as well. This one is a little bit of a harsher exfoliator, and I definitely wouldn't recommend it if your skin is sensitive. It'll definitely be a little too harsh for people with sensitive skin. But again, even if you have oily skin, it'll really suck all the impurities out, which is what I love about it. Again, like I said, I've only used it twice. But so far with the twice, I find it's made my skin really smooth. I haven't had any breakouts. So overall, I would say that's a pretty good product. Now on to the moisturizers I use. So during the day, in the morning, I use this one. This is Dermalogica's Clean Start Welcome Matte SPF 15 Moisturizer. And this one, yeah, it has SPF 15, so it's great. I always think moisturizers, they need to have SPF in them, especially if you're using them during the day. I will not use any moisturizer during the day that does not have at least an SPF 15. It's really important to protect your face, winter, summer, spring, fall. Doesn't matter. You need to protect your skin. And if I can get this open, which it does not want to open for me, or maybe I just won't open it. Okay, well, it's not opening, but here it is. It's a little bit on the thinner side, probably because of the SPF. It's also a day lotion, so you don't want anything really, really thick on, especially under your makeup if you're doing that. They also have another one. Now, I put makeup on over top of this. I do a foundation and primer and things. But they also have one from Clean Start, which is, I believe it's called Brighten Up. And that one has SPF 15. And that is actually a tinted moisturizer. It's good for sort of a medium fair to a medium type skin tone. I would say once you start getting into like the olive skin tones and the darker skin tones, you can't use it as much because it is a little too light and it might end up looking very chalky on you. But that one is good for sort of lighter skin tones. It's really nice. It gives you pretty decent coverage for a tinted moisturizer. And I believe it also does have SPF 15. So that's sort of a good one for people who don't want really heavy foundation and things on their face. That would be a really good one. And I have tried it, and it is nice. It is not mattifying, though, like the Welcome Matte is. And that's one thing I really like about this, is that it is mattifying, so it's super good under makeup. So now, my nighttime moisturizer is this one from the Body Shop. This is actually the Nutrilift Firming Day Cream. Now, this does say day cream. I use it at night because it doesn't have an SPF in it. And now this is actually an anti-aging cream, but because it's super thick, you can see that I've used most of it. I'm almost done this jar, actually. I'm getting right down to the bottom here. But it's a very thick cream. As you can see on my finger, like, just sort of sticks. It's really, like, it's very thick, and you can't really see it now because we've rubbed it in. But it's very thick. It's a very thick sort of gel cream texture, which I actually really like. I think it's great. I think it does a really good job of moisturizing. This is definitely for people with dry skin. I would not recommend it for people with oilier skin because it's so thick. Like, it's very quenching. This is actually, I find this is the second best moisturizer for me for night. Generally, I'll use Hope in a Jar by Philosophy. And the good thing about that one is this is really only for dry skin. With Hope in a Jar, they now have one. They have one for dry skin types, and now they also have one that's better, that's oil-free, that's good for oilier skin. So I really like that they've sort of opened that line up a little more. So the last product I use in my skin routine is eye cream. Now this is the Skin Icelandic Relief Eye Cream with Biosphere Complex. I have no idea what Biosphere Complex is, but I like this eye cream. This one is, this is what it looks like in the jar. This is a brand new jar of mine. So there you go. it's sort of like it's spongy, I find. Like, it's not like a thin eye cream. It doesn't really have a smell to it either. So people who don't like that, this is perfect for. This doesn't really help with aging. Like, this is really just sort of more a preventative eye cream, which I love. It definitely gives a lot of moisture to my eyes, makes my eye area feel really great and just refreshed. I have seen reviews that said it tingles. I have not felt a tingling sensation, but some people apparently do. So that's sort of just a warning. It's not like a burning sensation, but it'll definitely might have a little bit of a tingle. Because basically Skin Iceland, which is such a great line, and I would recommend it for anyone, is a line that's supposed to help with sort of stressed skin and is supposed to really revive your face. So I think that might be why it has more of a tingling sensation. Okay, so that is the end of my skin routine. I hope you liked it, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!